Did y'all see Joe Budden? Joe Budden didn't waste no time, man. Joe Budden responded to Caresha. Now, Caresha was essentially clowning. Caresha was clowning Joe for celebrating the. So LL Cool J came to Joe Budden's podcast, brought his Pump It Up plaque. I guess LL Cool J has some type of, either executive role or some type of stake in Def Jam. So like he kind of came as an ambassador of Def Jam. So he brought a plaque that Joe probably should have got years ago, but he brought it now. So it's the official presentation of Joe of his plaque. Caresha seen that and started laughing at it because I guess she's saying, yo, this is a nigga who's criticizing my music. The guy who, like, his biggest song went gold 20 years after, right? So that was her thing, and she was laughing at that. They kind of went back and forth, and Caresha basically tried to say, well, really our issue stems from when you were talking on another podcast about me, my show, Caresha, Please Not coming back after the Diddy, allegations. And you played a song called, or you sung a song like Another One Bites the Dust, almost like you were celebrating my downfall. So I'm going to be petty as well. So that was her side. Anyway, Joe responded today, and I hope this doesn't get the stream flagged, because sometimes Joe should be actually flagged. Let's see.
Also, it has come to my attention that a few of you people out there think that it's key time because LL came and brought me my gold plaque for Pump It Up.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Get to it, nigga. Open the door.
I'm a little slow.
How slow?
So I'm the last to know that there are a few of you out there that are laughing at that gesture. And I want to be clear, everybody can laugh.
Okay.
If you sit up here and you dish it, you have to be able to take it.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Joe.
I stand in that. I've said,
by the way, don't worry, I gave Joe all the talking points to dismantle this chick.
Said a bunch of shit about a bunch of people. My actions are not exonerated at all here. I am clear on why people fire at me, and I'm willing to stand there. But to the people that know me just a tad bit better, there's absolutely nothing you could say to make me think that LL Cool J bringing me my Pump It Up gold plaque to my fucking triple platinum or whatever, quadruple platinum podcast is an L. Hey, if Pump It Up sold one copy and LL walked in here and said, hey, here's your one copy you sold, and I want to sit down on your platform and talk to you. The hip-hop head that I am would take that to be the biggest of W's because of my Queens background and because of who I deem LL Cool J to be. Now, while we all can laugh, and if there's anybody that I hope would be laughing, it is Young Miami with all that she has had to endure in the past year or so. Mm-hmm. I want to be clear. I like young Miami. I do. I want to be honest here.
Don't pan it out, Joe. You gotta get at her.
And I think that she is a pretty good content creator.
Say the good shit. Now slice her throat. Let's go.
What we do up here sometimes when things end as a ritual is to play Another One Bites the Dust. It's me. I'll take it. I'm a dick. I think it's funny. I just think it's a cool little segment when shit goes awry. I don't play it to personally attack anyone, and while I talk to Caresha, I'm not going to personally attack her because she is allowed to laugh, and I like her. I think she is funny. I think she is great. Yada, yada, yada. Qualify. The thing about laughter, I think, that she will soon realize is it's also a luxury. Laughter, I say all the time, laughter is good for the soul. / the flip side of that, laughter is also a privilege. So while I'm happy that Caresha is able to laugh because she's had a stressful year, I am a little surprised that she has found enough time to laugh at anything.
Talk about it. Talk about it, Joe.
I'm not going to call you out of your name. I'm not going to be personal. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I want to keep this professional and on the music.
There we go.
If Complex were to do a list of where all the female rappers rate, Caresha, you would be last on the list.
There we go.
You would be drop dead last on that list. Every female out there is wiping you down right now. And to the people that are lost, I'm saying this because Caresha put the laughing emojis over LL handing me my Pump It Up gold plaque. And do I believe Pump It Up to be a gold record? No. And do I believe that everybody in the lunchroom can laugh at something that may be funny? No. No. Most of the lunchroom could get a good chuckle. But Caresha was the very last person I expected to do this. Caresha, not only may you be dropped from your label right now,
I gave you that
but
team.
you are not allowed to put music out. There's nothing happening. I want to remind you that today I hear Pump It Up more than I hear you.
Oh, no.
So while you go on these social media rants and say that you were 9 years old with Pump It Up dropped and now you're 30, you should be cautious of that because your record label today is saying to you that they're not seeing any growth. Self-admittedly, the only talent that you have possessed in recent years is providing emotion, yet you're at a standstill. I'm not talking city girls. I'm talking you. And that's my problem when it comes to current modern acts and the caricatures that you be. Like, I view you as a science project. And I'm not talking city girls because I'm a fan of city girls. And I'm on JT's side in the breakup. But I love city girls, and city girls has accomplished a few. No, for real, JT came up here.
This is why I had to give Joe the sauce on on my stream before. I gave him the ammo. I just dropped all the tea, man. I was like, Joe, just watch it, take what you need, just get your dub, get out of there, okay? I said all this.
Flowing.
He's amazing.
Like stop for a minute. I ain't stupid. I gotta try to read between some of the social media shit. JT came up here, skin glowing, hair glowing, knee-high boots with a staff that didn't look cheap. She came up here talking that talk. She came up here with music circulating, and everybody up here absolutely loved her.
Yes.
Here's the kicker. JT also has a nigga with all the money in the world.
Right.
JT is with somebody. I fuck with JT. Throw the phone at that bitch at the award show, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I'm repping for mine. JT got a nigga that got all the money in the world. And still, when the odds were against her, she got to it.
For sure.
Formed in an airplane bathroom, Olive Garden.
Niggas laughed. Oh, you doing a small venue, Joe? Oh, you flopped. Oh, yeah. She came up here and got real. Yo, our last project, it wasn't the greatest. And I had to go back to the drawing board and really find myself. I don't think Caresha has the time. I don't think she has the time to laugh when it appears that she is going through an identity crisis. And that right there be my problem with y'all. I've seen y'all. I am very familiar with this type. I'm familiar with the type that think they became the dick that they helped cane. I'm very familiar with the bitches that think they have bloomed into who they consume.
Oh, wow.
You was running around here and you gave JT your ass to kiss.
That's a fact. Preach.
You sat there with Saucy Santana, who even raps better than your ass.
Oh, nah. Get out of here, Joe!
JT your ass to kiss. You said, I'm dating a billionaire now. Fuck that city girl shit. I'm off of it. We not making no money. I'm donezo here. You told Shorty Doo-Wop, you told Homeboy's ex that if you felt like it, You could get a homeboy to get her on all fours and start sucking some dick or barking like a dog or some shit. You also told homegirl that because her carpet was fucked up, she was broke. And now when you start with me, you want to say protect black women. I don't want to hear none of that shit. You are the worst female rapper out there currently, and you don't write your own shit. These are science projects put together by people and companies with the best of the best surrounding them for them to get further. But as a standalone, nothing's ever happened. When JT went to jail, you kicked that shit. Yo, I gotta wait for it. The wait for it looks different now. Nothing was popping. You were on arguably one of the greatest fucking labels to ever exist, next to who I would say is the second best group to ever come out of Atlanta.
Talk about it.
Yet you still find yourself in this position. You was running around talking big shit. And I'm not mad. What I'm mad at is that you tucked whatever you was mad at. Like whatever I said that drove you the wrong way or hurt your feelings, you tucked it until you saw like an opportune time. And somehow me getting a plaque is the opportune time to get your shit off. I don't really understand it, but I also don't think that you are the lawnmower with a steering wheel.
Okay. I think Joe handled his business. I'm gonna be honest with you. Unfortunately, even though I think Joe kept it above the waist, I think Joe spoke 99% towards the music and the music business, spoke towards talent versus untalented. She's a woman, and it's very easy for people to say, in America, you aren't supposed to critique a woman. Let's be honest, right? That's one of the reasons I ain't with that Kamala shit, because I like criticizing my president, and they're going to use the she's a woman thing. Like, you know what I mean? Anytime somebody uses that, it's the handicap that says you are a man, you should not expect competency or expect what you would expect from a man from this woman. So, I don't want to pile on to this Young Miami thing. In actuality, Young Miami, after Joe, just eloquently dismantled you, I dismantled you before, I actually want to offer you an olive branch. Okay, I do want to offer you an olive branch. I feel like what's happening here is that we're talking too much at each other, and no one's talking to each other. And it doesn't have to be with me, because your hatred for me, because I ain't gonna lie, I have souffled your ass. I have really done it to you in the last years. So it doesn't have to be me. But if you do want to sit with me, I'm down. I say it should be me or Joe. Caresha, I think you need to sit with people who, want to, because you have a side and they have a side. And I kind of get your side. Your side is like, yo, y'all just hating on me. Yo, what are y'all talking about? Like I'm some lazy bum chick. I sell thongs. I sell candles. What are you talking about? Except half of the people who are criticizing you, their critique about you is you not caring about or you're not selling music. So I do think you should sit with these people rather than tweeting it out. Also, I do think that could only help you because where you are now, you're just a social media influencer. And I do think you want to do music. I don't know how passionate you are. I still think you enjoy it. I seen you tweeted out that City Girls Act Up, which is written by Yachty, is 6 times platinum. So you're definitely proud about a music accomplishment. You probably do want to do music. No one's here to bully Young Miami. And I actually want to give her some advice. Unless she's just like really egotistical or she's just really delusional, and I'm gonna stop short with any ad hominem attacks. I think the reason why I think she should sit with someone, whether me or Joe, is because we're talking past each other. We're calling her, we're criticizing her music career. a lot. And she keeps talking about her career as this entrepreneur slash influencer. So we're talking like this. And, you know, we're just at the point of diminishing returns. There's nothing you could say about Caresha and her music career that will have any impact beyond what's already said, mostly by me, even by Joe and a few others. So we could either talk to her and hope those conversations will continue to some positive movements or progression, or we could just keep ridiculing her. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it is at the point that just musically, and by the way, I don't think she's necessarily a victim, because she pops her shit, but when it comes to like music, like there's nothing really she could say back. And now it just kind of feels like we're just kind of dunking on her. When in reality, I think we just want her to understand, right? That's it. So I actually encourage her to sit with someone, and whoever it is, she should do it, and hopefully she could have some synergy. And by the way, that conversation might show people a different side of her, because right now you're being painted to look like, or really from everything I've heard, that's the truth, you're just unpassionate. Maybe the passion could come out in the conversation. All right. Anyway, shout out to Caresha. You done beat a op senseless when you started feeling bad for them. Like, I felt bad for her today. I'm like, damn, I gotta it's like I gotta throw her a life raft, bruh. Anyway,